What's up, guys? It's Jukes, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind. So this is episode 5. So the last two episodes, I did games where I lost with the Road to Glory team. So I thought I would go back and look at my 30-0 weekend again with my the main team that I had that ended up selling uh, before Team of the Year came out. So this was my 7th game in my 30-0 weekend, but I ended up picking this game because I saw the final scoreline and it was a pretty tight game. So my opponent has a pretty good team. He's got Red Neymar, Team of the Year Conte, Mbappe. He's got that Moments Bernardo Silva, Player of the Month Mane, Flashback Louise, and so on. So he had a pretty good team. So let's see what happens in this game. So you guys know the deal by now. I'll go back, look over goals, analyze them, give them my thought process. I'll also look over some chances as well. So we end up conceding right away in this game. All right. And the worst way to concede too, I had kickoff and I lost the ball back. Actually, no, he just scored for kickoff. Never mind. Although I did win the ball back and he ended up scoring. All right. Enough of me blabbering on. Let's see how we concede. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. This was with my Road to Glory team. I have Longley, and I don't have Longley in my main. Okay, I apologize then. This was with my Road to Glory team, but it was a tough game. Ended up only winning 3-2. Alright, next episode, I'll go back to my 30-0 weekend and look over some games and analyze one of those. But let's get on with the video. Okay, so we play that past the Mane. Wait, whoop. Bit. The pass with Mane, I still don't think like those passes should be accurate, but okay, so he gets it to Mane, and well, yeah, might as well just. I should have just told him before the game here I'll gift you a goal because that was like horrific. Okay, so first with Semedo, I could have. Actually, I don't know if I could have got that off. But once I didn't get it to, I didn't get the ball with Semedo like right here. I should switch to Militao much quicker. I don't. I switched to him way too late, and then I could have actually probably gone for a manual tackle here, but didn't want to risk conceding a pen. But it probably would have worked out for me. He just ends up scoring with Monty. Pretty simple finish. So pretty bad defense there, and not much else to say. Uh, After I didn't get the ball back with Semedo, I should have just switched off to Militao much quicker, and I didn't. Which is a good way to concede early on. So, okay, so we concede early on. Let's see how we get back into the game. Get through a bit before we find something interesting. Let's skip all the way ahead. Okay. Let's see how we stop. Okay, so we've got pretty much a 3-on-3 situation developing. As Carlos Petit and Conte are completely out of position. So Benyetta, my thought process here is if I get this to Son, I want to turn out away from his defender and then play to Mane, the through ball to Mane, and he's got like if you look at the radar, he's pretty much got an open C. And that's what I end up doing. So I turn away from his defender, I play to Mane, and we just keep sprinting. I think we throw in a fake shot in. So you see, his defender isn't really side to side with me. I got pretty much a good amount of decent amount of space between him, so I can throw in a fake shot here inside to get past his David Luiz, but also maintain momentum with Mane. But I don't end up doing that. Oh, I thought I would do that. Interesting. So I do a complete fake shot stop. I guess anticipating that he would also continue rushing at me with Mane, which again it could work. I think the fake shot stop is probably the better move because Son run is a bit delayed. If I fake shot it forward, maybe the pass on um, wouldn't have been as good as this pass right here ends up being. So we do a complete fake shot stop. We see Son is wide open. We play to him. He just buries that first time. But yeah, pretty much again. The key though is, and this is the key right here. Knowing how to play out the situation here is always key. But again, I mean, if you don't look at your radar, or if you got your camera like my camera isn't fully zoomed out, so I have to look at the radar sometimes, which I don't mind doing. But yeah, you should always pay attention to how much open space you have for through balls and behind. And like this through ball pretty much sets off the entire attack. Then afterwards, you just have to pick the right actions to do, and it ended up doing that. So pretty simple. All right, see how we let's see how the rest of this game progress forward. It looked like a chance. Let's was it a chance? No, that shot's never gonna go in. That was a terrible shot. Let's go back, see if we could have maybe continued running forward. Yeah, we could have. His Van Dyke wasn't really in a good position, and he's somewhat static. I could have kept running forward and set up an easier shot. Could have set up a finesse shot for our post, or keep going near post and take the shot. I kind of rushed that shot. That's like that shot's never gonna go in. So that was just a really bad decision on my part. All right, let's. I don't think there was too many clear-cut chances in this game because it was a tight game. So I'm just gonna try and focus on the goals only. Someone kind of kept stop running there. That was weird. All right, let's just skip forward. Skip all the way. Okay, we get a goal. Let's see how it ends up happening. Okay, we win the ball back there with long lay. I look at the radar. I see Son as a defender isolated. Dembele has a lot of space out wide. Firmino's right here, and then we also got Mane right there. I end up playing that to Son. Okay, let's stop. So we got Ben Yedder here, not really being covered by his David Luiz. He kind of out of the play. So you gotta like at this point you could try and make some magic happen with Son, or you could do a 1-2 pass with Mon and then see if he bites with a Van Dyke maybe, and then you play him forward. Or you could turn away and try to get Ben Yedder involved, because if you turn away, maybe David Luiz commits Son and then Ben Yedder might be free. But so I try to make some magic happen, and then we get Mane wide open. Mane makes a very aggressive run. I think I triggered that run myself, which always helps. If you guys don't know how to trigger runs, it's L1 or left bumper on a Xbox. It's always a key weapon to have. So we get it to Mane. My plan here usually is to turn away and try to set up a pass central. I don't like going too close to the goalkeeper, unless I can beat him, but Ben Yedder isn't really wide open, and then there's no real cutback option here yet. So I feel like turning away from goal here is the better choice, and end up doing that. And then we just feed it to Firmino, and we take a very good first touch here. First touches are key, so we set up the shot pretty well. And I think I just take that power towards this post here. No, I take it towards that post. Okay. So again, the key though here I think is with Mane. Once we get this pass into Mane, if I kept running forward, I don't think anything would have happened, because all my players are kind of late, and then Ben Yedder is in the box, but he's kind of covered. So I kind of turn away and wait for the play to develop again, and then Firmino gets open, so we just play it to him and end up scoring a pretty nice goal. Okay, so we take the lead 2-1, and I'm pretty sure he ends up scoring to equalize. Was that a chance? It was a chance. Let's look at this. Okay, so we get it to Mane. Okay, I see what I made a mistake. Okay, show you guys in a sec. Okay, he commits badly with Cancelo, so he's pretty much out of the play. I should have ball rolled inside once, and then actually I had Ben Yedder wide open. I didn't see the pass. Actually might be offside. I could have played it beforehand, but if I wanted to take the shot with Mane, I should have just ball rolled inside and then set up the. Actually, I could still potentially play this pass. I don't know. It might be offside. I still could have played the pass to Ben Yedder, but if I wanted to take the shot with Mane, I should have just ball rolled inside instead of doing that aggressive fake shot and then taking that near post. So I think that was a bad decision made by me. Let's see how we concede. Okay, go back. Okay, so we've got pretty good shape. Our back four is pretty compact as well, which I always like. I don't mind leaving space out wide. And I think this opponent was playing with a narrow formation as well. He plays it to Bernardo Silva. I'm controlling Sissoko. I don't want that pass here. Although at this point, I could have potentially switched Firmino to cover this pass. Longley is far off him. That pass, there's an easy window to make that pass. Which is what he ends up doing. Like, switch badly with Longley. Okay. Simple stuff. Simple stuff, but it's bad mistakes. Once he makes that pass to Neymar, I switch to Longley. I should shade and not fully commit. I fully commit, and this pass here is wide open. So I should have just moved a bit central, maybe like plant myself like oh wait, whoops. Maybe plant myself like right there. Cut this pass out, and then if he wants to run, I got Mendy who could potentially converge as well on Neymar. But I go at Neymar and it frees up this pass. Okay. That's a tough pass to make, but it is Neymar, so you can hit that pass. Yeah, I should switch. Actually, I think even if I didn't want to switch off Longley, if I didn't switch onto Longley too, it would have been. I think it would have also been a pretty good defensive play. I could have maybe switched to Sissoko. I still think though you should switch to Longley here because you don't want to rely on the AI. If he does a sprinting, he does like a running step over, and he can sprint past the AI. The mistake here is just Longley. I should have shaded a bit more central. Like right here, I should have just shaded a bit more central to prevent this pass from being a threat. Because I know usually when your players are like pointing their finger forward like that, you know he initiated a 1-2 pass, so he's going to continue to run forward. I just made a mistake with Longley. Ends up getting a easy finish off. But yeah, that was pretty bad defense again. Uh, I think that goal was very preventable, but I mean every goal is preventable. You just have to make the right decisions to prevent it. Okay, well, let's how we end up getting the winner. Okay, so we got Dembele out here. It's Carlos tucked inside, very tucked inside. So Dembele is a threat. Okay, so I do a 1-2 pass with Mane to Son. I take a sprinting touch forward because I wanna potentially commit his David Luiz as well on my Son, and it'll potentially free up more space for Mane. If David Luiz is out of the play, he's got more space to run into. He doesn't commit with David Luiz, which I actually think is a smart move there. So he just he kept running with Cancelo, so I don't have that much space. Although he switches off there and then he switches back to Conte. So he should have just stayed on his David Luiz there, I think. So I see that. So I see Conte. It is Team of the Year Conte, but I still got plenty of space with Mane. The play inside isn't really developed. Players are a bit lagging behind my Mane, but I got like look at this. I got so much space to run into, so I just keep running. I keep running. Then I fake shot inside to keep my momentum and also make sure Conte can't catch up to me. I could have done a ball roll inside, but I think a fake shot there is a better move. And then I ball rolled at the end, set up the pass to Ben Yedder. So the pass here isn't really an option. So you gotta create a bit of space for the pass. So I just kind of ball roll inside, and I hope that I do a driven pass. I hope that the driven pass just kind of sneaks through that angle to Ben Yedder, and it ends up sneaking through. So again, that 1-2 pass that we did with Mane got his Cancelo out of the way, and then he kind of he switched to David Luiz, which was a good move initially, and then he switched to his Conte, and it just gave me way too much space after to run into. I don't think my opponent had any more. No, he didn't. So that's pretty much the game. Could have winning 3-2. Pretty tight game. Um, but yeah, I mean, made some. I just ended up making the right decisions more so than my opponent to get that win. I didn't go through too many chances this game, but I did rewatch it back before I started the video, and there wasn't that many clear cut chances to go over. So I just decided to do the goals this time. But yeah, guys, that's the video. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. I always do appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to get updated on future videos. Leave a comment as well as always for what you guys want to see from this series going forward. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. And I will catch you guys next time. Take it easy.